What is up, everybody? I decided to jump on, make a little podcast. I didn't actually have this plan. I was laying on my couch watching TV, and I'm scrolling through my Instagram, my Twitter, and I'm just kind of going back and forth with different people about sports. And I thought, I'm gonna make a damn podcast because I have a podcast planned for this week. Tommy Crabtree is coming on my podcasting tomorrow night. I'm gonna record it. So Tuesday night, for people, it doesn't depend when you're listening to this or watching this. So Tuesday night we're gonna record. I'm gonna post that on Thursday. I'm planning on posting this Tuesday morning. All right. So and the video probably later on Tuesday because I gotta work, people. All right, but I'm gonna try to get this podcast up for Tuesday morning. So if you're listening to this Tuesday morning, happy Tuesday. All right. I don't know why I'm keep going on about Tuesday, but there's some stuff I want to talk about. All right. So first of all, Tommy Crabtree coming back on the podcast, which is cool because he hasn't been on my podcast in a long time. Everyone always loves the Tommy Crabtree podcast. They're always fun for me. Usually kick back a few and just have a good time, a fun little chat. And I'm really excited to get him back on the podcast, see what he's been doing with the whole quarantine. I haven't talked to him since before all the coronavirus stuff happened. So it'll be cool to catch up with him, But there's this stuff going on with Davante Adams, all right? I'm gonna talk about this, all right? So I posted this thing. It's bothering me a little bit. All right, Davante Adams has his record. The NFL on CBS posted this. The list of wide receivers who have 4,000 receiving yards and 40 receiving touchdowns since 2016. Davante Adams. That's the list. Now, that's pretty impressive stat line, all right? And it got like a lot of attention on Instagram. And people keep saying, well, that's because Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a lot of receivers. So, of course, Davante Adams is going to get most of the passes. Well, then, if you're saying, which I don't agree with, that the Packers have no wide receivers, they have no one who's capable of catching a ball. They have no one, which I know it is limited, the wide receiver position last season. It didn't go as well as planned for some guys, but they got Lazard. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's not what this is about. It's about you're saying Davante Adams is the only receiver capable of being thrown to. Then that makes that number more impressive to me. It makes it more impressive because they could double cover him. They could triple cover him. They could do all types of stuff, roll coverages his way, and he still get open because his release off the ball is like no one's better than him. And I've been getting, as much as I try to pump Davante Adams up, and a lot of people do because a lot of people see that the skill that he has, everyone tries to tear him down like, no, he's not this and he's not that, and he hasn't had that many 1,000-yard receiving seasons. Yeah, but he had like 2, I think, where he was like 5 yards short or less of 1,000. So like people just don't know. You don't understand how good Davante Adams is. Like he does not need Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it's good to have him. Obviously, it's great but Davante Adams would succeed with a lesser quarterback. When Rodgers went down, Davante Adams still succeeded. I think that's 2016, whatever year that was. He had Hundley, and he still did his thing. Okay, so it's not just Rodgers, and that's the thing that's a real kicker too, is that people will say Aaron Rodgers he's overrated. He's overrated. He's not that good. And then you talk about Davante Adams, like, well, that's because he has Aaron Rodgers. It's like, well, you can't have it both ways. Like, is Aaron Rodgers so good that he's making Davante Adams look good, or Aaron, you can't have it both ways, all right, people? Can't have it both ways. Aaron Jones also, they got a stat line on him that Aaron Jones is the most disrespected player, like, I think, in the NFL, maybe. Aaron Jones. Another one by NFL and CBS. The list of running backs who have scored 30 touchdowns with over 5 yards per carry since 2017, Aaron Jones. That's it. No one else has done it. But he didn't make the Pro Bowl. He's not talked about as one of the top backs in the league. He gets no respect. You know why? A lot of people say Aaron Rodgers. Because he's got Aaron Rodgers. It's like Aaron Rodgers isn't you can't use him as a blanket for everything. Aaron Jones is a capable back. He's a top back in the league. And I've seen people say, well, Aaron Rodgers is not good. Aaron Jones carried the team last year. But then at the same time, they're saying he's not that good. Like, I've seen these in my Instagram comments. It's insane to me. Like, you find any way to just dog these guys. I don't know if it's because they play for the Packers. People just hate the Packers so much that they don't give respect to these great players. Like Aaron Jones is great. Like the Packers have a big decision to make when it comes to re-signing him. Like I don't know the money situation of how it's going to go and how much he's going to want. And running backs are, the whole paying running backs thing lately is it's weird. It's interesting. So we'll see like how it goes. But Aaron Jones definitely deserves money. And I really hope the Packers figure out a way to keep him. And I think that they'll definitely try, but we'll see. But Aaron Jones, show that boy some respect. That man some respect. I just say boy. He's a man, a manly man. You know what I mean? All right. Another thing that's happening, all right. Aaron Rodgers, the new Madden rankings just came out. Aaron Rodgers is at 89 on Madden. He's at 89. Like, there's no situation where I think Aaron Rodgers should be an 89 on Madden. I know Madden rankings doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Who cares? I might get back into Madden, though. I'm thinking about starting to stream some Madden this year. Get the new Madden. I haven't bought a Madden in many years. I mean, I have because I got for my kids. But I haven't played Madden in many years. I'm thinking about checking it out, getting the old Twitch thing rolling. Everyone's talking about Twitch, so I'm thinking about doing that. So maybe if you want to beat the crap out of me for all to see, hit me up on Twitch soon. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers in 89. I don't know. I don't have that up here. Like who is ranked? I think Mahomes is at 99. I think Lamar Jackson was up there in high 90s. I don't know, but I think Rodgers deserves to be above a 90. Like I don't know where you put him. Who's up there and like where the other quarterbacks are ranked. But like, and I really don't care about Madden rankings. But come on, that's just disrespectful to Aaron Rodgers. All right, but there is something I want to talk to you guys about. This is a serious situation. A serious situation that's been happening to me. I'm born and raised in Wisconsin. I love Wisconsin. Love living here. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I love dairy. I love milk. I love cheese. I love eggs. But lately, eggs have been doing something to me. My wife says I'm lactose intolerant, but that can't be because I'm Wisconsin through and through. But like last week, I had me some eggs, and I'm just going to tell you, bad things happened. Bad things happened. I ain't going to get into detail with everybody, but we'll just say we ended up running out of toilet paper. And there was no fear of running out of toilet paper before the egg situation. I will call it the eggs extravaganza of 2020. I will never eat eggs again. Bad things happen to good people, you know what I mean? And I love eggs. I love cheese. And I want to eat macaroni and cheese lately too. It's a little situation, but I'm not going to stop eating macaroni and cheese. Like, if this is God's way of trying to get me to stop eating macaroni and cheese, this ain't going to work. But macaroni and cheese isn't as bad as eggs. The egg situation, that's over for me. I don't know if that's a thing where you become lactose intolerant when you're 40. I don't know. That's not fair. Your whole life leading up, just loving eggs, loving all the dairy, eating it all up, and then one day, stop. No, can't do it. Anyways, I won't get into detail on that. Just say that the egg situation. You won't see me eating eggs. You see me at a restaurant somewhere, there will not be an omelet in front of me. That was my go-to at a restaurant too. We'd go to a restaurant. Do they serve breakfast? Give me a ham and cheese omelet. Love it. Not no more. Can't do it. Maybe at home. I don't even think I'll do that. Not with eggs. But macaroni and cheese, it won't stop. Situation wasn't quite as bad. Just ease back on the cheese just a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe I shouldn't be sharing this stuff. But I was just on Twitter though. And I was talking with, I think it's, let me bring this up here so I get his name right. Because we were telling stories. The Packers posted this thing. Let me bring this up. Oh, yeah. About James Starks set Packers rookie postseason rushing record and road to Super Bowl championship. He was talking about the Packers had like an old thing. They're talking about it. And Maggie Loney, I hope I'm saying her name right. She's with Cheesehead TV. Great. She does great. She's awesome on Twitter. She's on podcasts and a Pack a Day podcast. They do great stuff over there. Anyways, but we're talking about James Starks. And it reminded me of this story I was telling her about, right? Reminded me of the story. Like when I was at the Packer-Bear game, I was with this dude, and I had a few beers in me, right, before we went in there because, tailgate and all this whatever. And I'm with him, and so I'm just walking around with him, and we're in line. We're in line. I thought we were in line to get a beer or something. So we're in line, and I was like, just going, hey, what's going on? Talking to people, whatever, hanging out. And then I'm like, yo, who's that dude up there taking pictures? And he's like, that's James Starks. That's why we're in this line. I was like, I thought we were in line for a beer. Like, is there another line for a beer? Like, I definitely want to get a picture of James Starks, which I did. I met him. But so it's funny because I walk up and I see James Stark, I'm waiting in line. He sees my hat. I'm wearing a Bear Still Suck hat. And he just laughed. And I laughed. And I was a little buzzed up, so I laugh at anything. But it was a good, James Starks, good dude. Really good dude. But I had no idea. Like, that picture I posted on Instagram, posted everywhere, whatever, back in the day or last year. But I had no idea why I was in line. I was glad I was in that line. I got a beer afterwards. I was all right, you know what I mean? But James Starks, good dude. And obviously, at that Super Bowl, he was very, very, very important part of that Super Bowl. Anyways, I didn't plan to make it a real long podcast, but this Thursday, the boy Tommy Crabtree coming back on the podcast. Some of my favorite episodes were with Tom Crabtree, and everyone else is like, besides like haha Clinton Dix, Crabtree always gets like the most listens. Most people will check it out. People say we got good mojo together, I love me some Tommy Crabtree. I would co-host with him. Like he's just fun to talk to, but he's a busy man. Podcasting is not his life. But so check it out this Thursday. Tommy Crabtree up on the Ramblin' Matt Remich podcast. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Go Pack Go. Let's go.